Stay out of here, you bastard.
Now that we got the ghost out of the machine, here's an episode for you.
If you're here for goofs and gaffs, have a listen and have a laugh. These four schmoes here run the show. It's JKT Radio.
Hi guys and welcome to episode 131 of the JKT Radio Podcast. Woo! We're back!
We're back.
We did it!
We
got all the ghosts. We got all the ghosts out of the machines. We're sorry we had spooky times. And I'm sorry that you're going to hear spooky times in my background because I still don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, fingers crossed I can get a majority of it out at least.
There's some of it I don't think you're not. But in honor of the fact that we got all the spooky times out of the machines, all the ghosts, we're going to be ghosts. So I am your hostess with the mostest, Kira or Bun or Muffa, and I'm going to be the Flying Dutchman from SpongeBob.
Oh.
And I'm joined by my other ghosts, Chris.
Casper. I was thinking like general types, like the Grey Lady.
So was I.
You could have. I didn't specify. I just said ghost. And McBride.
Oh my god. You know what? Going off of Casper, Fatso.
Yeah.
Hey. And Devin.
I actually know exactly what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to be Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense.
Okay.
Nice.
You know,
Spoiler
I'll take
alert.
it.
It's not like everybody already knows.
Also, I guess like any of the ghosts from Crimson
Use
Peak.
your words.
There we go.
Oh yeah, Crimson Peak.
My brain wanted to say Corpse Bride. I'm like, no.
Those are definitely not ghosts. Those are actually zombies.
Yep.
Yeah.
And skeletons. One of the few movies where I will accept zombies.
Because they're not really zombies.
Yeah, they're not. They're more skeletons. I don't know my zombies. So how y'all doing?
I'm tired. I just did my first pumpkin last night, and I'm going to be going on to my second after this.
Okay, save that laugh though, because that's just a creepy laugh.
Yeah, that laugh's good.
Yours or the one in my background?
Your background.
Yours, yeah.
It's just it's Mother's witch cackle.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
That's her normal laugh.
It fits for this episode.
That is her normal everyday laugh.
I'm trying to think of... Have we been gone for like a whole ass month?
This
I mean, I'm gone for a
this
month
entire
and
month.
5 days.
Wow. Oops.
Can I just say, what happened? I just remember kind of hearing nothing. I was
Okay,
like,
so
I
a lot
was,
of
I had
things
Sundays
happened.
where I was ready to go.
Yeah, just a lot of things.
McBride had a lot of stuff. I had a lot of problems here. A lot
Oh,
of problems.
yeah.
And so nothing happened here. Nothing happened on the gaming channel. We're very sorry. We are starting back up on Halloween and then November
We
1st.
could just call it a Halloween break.
We had ghosts in the
there were
machines. We
ghosts
couldn't
in the
do
machines.
anything about the ghosts.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm thinking of the past couple Sundays I've had where I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with not waking up early to record today.
Well, like last Sunday for me, I was super busy because I had like D&D from like 6:30 until like 10:30 in the morning.
Of course.
Then like a self-defense course for like 2 hours, and then we would have had the podcast in the evening, and I was like, Jesus, no. So
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
also, I have been hyperfixating on the Magnus Archives again because we're getting new content today. We're getting new content today.
Oh boy.
Oh.
It ended a
Okay,
year and a half ago.
But they're coming back. I have to tell you guys about my new favorite phone call in retail in my life.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, you do.
I don't think anyone. This happened last night, by the way. I don't think this is possible to top at all. So this guy phones me, the store, and I do my normal hello, blah blah blah. This is la 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 store, and he opens up with, "I need handcuffs. Do you have handcuffs? This is not a joke. It's for Halloween."
Oh.
And I'm like, Sorry, this close to Halloween, very few things people ask for I take as a joke, because I'm deadpanned. It's like 7-something at night, and I'm really tired, and it's been a really long day. And he's like, you know what, fair, true, and I can hear his girlfriend in the background giggling now. So I'm like, okay, I'm on speakerphone, but he's holding the phone close enough to his face that it's not, I hate it when people put me on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless it's for, like, good reason, like you're cooking or you need your hands. But I'd rather not. I'd rather just wait or text and just wait. But he's holding it close.
You feel watched.
I actually no. It's the fact I have trouble hearing them when I'm on speaker.
Yeah, that too.
That's the part that bothers me. Because I have to like cram the phone, especially the work phone, like into my ear. And he's like, okay, so the thing is, I have a Halloween party, and woke up and I made all the stuff I need for the Halloween party because I work nights, and my mom had bought me a police officer costume because him and his girlfriend are going as the officer and Snooki.
Okay.
And he told me his mom bought his costume. Turns out she bought him a stripper officer costume.
Of course.
Oh.
So that part alone made my night.
Oh,
Or like I
dear.
start giggling into the phone, and my first words are like, "Your own mother?" And he's like, "My own mother." Just giggling into the phone now. And I'm like, we only really carry like the mock toy ones, and I haven't seen any for a long, long time. Obviously, Halloween's coming up. People are buying whatever they can.
Yeah.
Especially this year, where no store got a lot of Halloween stuff. Me and my store, Walmart, any store. No one received a lot of Halloween shit.
Yeah, especially now that people are receiving Christmas shit.
Oh yeah, I was in Michael's getting transfer paper for the pumpkin, and there's right now there's aisles and aisles of Christmas shit, and there's like a corner for Halloween, and that makes
I received
me
Christmas
very
before
sad.
Halloween.
Yep.
There's so in our condo building, there's the bottom floor is just a bunch of retail, and so one of them is a salon, and it is 100% decked out for Christmas. There is a giant tree in the middle. There's like wreaths and shit everywhere. I'm thinking to myself, I'm walking the dog. I'm just coming back, and I'm just like, Halloween is in 2 days. Just let that happen. Like, unless this is your Halloween shtick, then whatever.
Yeah,
but like,
let people celebrate Halloween, and then
let that be a
Like, to
thing.
be honest, I don't think there should be anything Christmas related getting set up till after Remembrance Day.
November 15th.
Yeah, truthfully.
I had someone come into my store and complain, and I told them if they wanted to complain like that, they can go to the higher ups because they're the one who's telling me to put up Christmas.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Like,
not-
I don't have a choice.
You're not
I
at
don't
fault
give a
for
shit.
that.
Anyway, sorry, continue your story.
Alright, okay. So I'm like, alright, there's one place. Well, there's two, but I know one's close. There's one place I can think of, my dude, that you can go to that will guaranteed have cuffs. And I'm like, have you ever heard of the Love Nest?
Oh, my
You know what?
He's
You
like-
just
You're,
continue with the theme.
So I already got a stripper costume.
Yeah.
And I hear in his background, his girlfriend is now maniacally laughing because she knows what it is.
Yeah.
And he's just like, what's the Love Nest? Where's that? I'm like, well, it's a sex shop.
What it is, but like,
It's a sex shop.
pardon my throat. Sorry.
And her girlfriend, I can hear the girlfriend, she's agreeing with me. And he's like, where's this? There's one of those here? Where's that? And he's like, I just moved here. What the heck?
Oh, buddy.
And I'm like, do you know, like, it's on 3rd and Lonsdale. Do you know where the comic book store is? It's, like, right next door, pretty much. And he's supposedly he's only a few blocks away from that stuff, and he didn't know. And, like, there is another one, but I know that one's closed. I don't know if that one's still open. Try there. That's your best bet right now. I bet.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, thank you. I'll see you around. Thank you so much. This was great. And I'm like, my dude,
Sure
you've made
was.
my whole night. Thank
That
you.
is great.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Man, I
I'm
wish I
sitting
could
there-
have gotten, like, calls like that at EB.
That was my favorite. That's my favorite phone call ever now.
Yeah.
I was sitting there. I was like right at the front of the store too, by the door near the checkouts, and one of the cashiers was just looking at me because I've like crouched on the floor. I'm holding my mouth. I'm trying not to like cry laugh.
Yeah.
My
Get off
mom
the phone.
gave me a stripper costume by accident. Can you send me to the sex store so I can find handcuffs?
Yeah.
Without the sex agents?"
So I went over to her and I explained, like, this guy phoned looking for handcuffs, and his mom accidentally bought him a stripper cop costume, and she's just like,
You sure that was an accident?
Oh man.
favorite phone call of my life now.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think, if I ever find a phone call that will ever top that.
Yeah, it'll
I
be
don't
pretty
think I can.
hard to top that, I think.
My lemon is being paid, supposedly.
There's lemon.
Aw, little lemon.
So I had them.
Lemon can't be bad. She's a
Oh.
lemon loaf.
Oh, my lemon escaped upstairs.
Oh no.
Never mind.
Oh.
So she was upstairs. My lemon was being bad.
Oh, well.
She also got a haircut.
Aw.
I just got excited because there's going to be a Twitch live stream at about 10:30 for the Rusty Quill. We'll be doing a pre-launch thing, and I'm excited.
Chris, be excited.
Yeah, no, when Chris says they've been hyper-fixating on the Magnus Archives, I mean, they have been literally... I will see them maybe 3 times, even though we live in the same house. They will just disappear
Listening.
into the bedroom
I'll either be listening to it
All
or reading
day.
fanfiction.
all day.
Nice.
Yeah, the bed is comfy.
I mean, yes, it is. I ain't judging.
And sometimes
The
I
bed's
want to
great.
lay down.
But I'm just like... when you realize, like, oh, I've been home all day and I've barely seen my partner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
fair,
it'd be like that.
I am not judging in any way. I totally get it.
I am being
I put
called
about
out.
6 hours into Dragon Age Inquisition yesterday, and I've already played that game 8 times. But it's been like years since I've played it last.
Technically, it's been a year and a half since I've listened to the Magnus Archives. That's when it ended.
Okay.
So, it's been almost years, plural.
And see, they keep trying to get me into it, and
They keep he keeps suggesting things that I would like, and it's like, if you like these things, why have you not listened to the Magnus Archives yet? I mean, I know why. It's because the more somebody, it's the I don't want to.
yeah,
do
it's
this.
the more
You're gonna be
somebody
told to do it.
asks you to get into something, the less the less it makes me want to get into that particular thing.
Yeah, Vic does
I know
that a
because
lot.
I've absolutely been on the other side of this. It was like I remember trying to get my parents to watch The Dragon Prince.
We just came back.
It is coming back in like 3 days,
I'm so excited
4
for that.
days.
So many things. Are
So
coming
many.
back.
Did you guys know the first episode's actually on YouTube?
Is it?
The Dragon Prince?
Yeah, they put the first episode because the first episode's been like ready for a while because they premiered the first episode of their new season at the New York Comic Con like a few months, not the New York Comic Con, like the San Diego Comic Con, like back in the summer. So I actually kind of were already like months ago
I
read a
didn't watch
summary.
it because I want to watch it.
Yeah, I've been saying I haven't watched it yet. I want to watch it all because it's November 3rd when it comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, because it's I guess it's very much the exact same thing. Of I know if my parents like gave it a chance, they would probably be into it. But on the other side of things, I love my parents. They have absolutely god awful taste sometimes. Like
Can't
sometimes
relate.
I'm like, here's a thing that I'm sure you guys would actually get really into, and then I show them, and they're like, that was really bad, and I'm like. And they're like,
I understand that.
we're gonna rewatch Free Guy again. I'm like,
It wasn't good, but I liked it.
yeah, I did not care for that particularly.
I still haven't watched it.
Well, so what TV do you could relate? I only make you watch the fine quality things. What are you talking about? I know for a fact I have absolutely shown you shit.
Can't think of any off the top of my head, but yes.
That was a fantastic sentence, thank you.
Yeah. Oh shit! I just realized I don't think I've told anyone this because it just happened like 2 days ago. Bear with me. I had an uncle who passed away 8 or so years ago, but he used to do like kind of part-time volunteer work at the hatchery up in up near Capu, near like Rice Lake and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And it was like because
Now
like
we need to clarify for people because this is a very, very specific West Coast thing.
oh yeah,
You mean the salmon
Oh,
hatchery?
yeah.
yes,
It is for fish.
yes
not
for
chickens.
fish because
Yeah, I forgot that's the thing you have to clarify for people.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like his lifelong thing was fishing. He loved fishing, and so he did a lot of work at the hatchery. So much so that when he passed, we actually our like memorial service was like up by a lake in Rice Lake. It was kind of nice.
Oh, nice.
And so I'm now working at this warehouse I work. I've been working there for like 3.5 years, doing drops to like film production and such. And I've been working with a guy there for all the time I've been there, and we talk to each other quite a bit. We get on quite well. So he mentioned as I was leaving work on Friday, he's like, "Oh yeah," because I did a drop off near Rice Lake or something. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I used to do. I worked at the Rice Lake hatchery area for like a year back in 2007." So suddenly my brain's like, I wonder if he knew my uncle. So like, did you know a guy named Eric? And he's just like, I knew a couple guys named Eric. I'm like, but did you know a guy named Eric, kind of tall, white beard? And he's like, oh yeah, I worked with him for like a year. I'm like, that was my uncle.
Oh, nice.
And he's like, oh yeah, he was like one of the first people I talked to when I divorced my wife. I was like,
oh.
wow.
Wow, yep, alright.
So yeah, just in terms of strange
Dang.
fucking, and like yeah, like knew him for like a good year. It was just the weirdest coincidence of like I've been working with this guy for like again 3.5 years, and I was like, oh yeah, you knew my uncle.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How you been?
Sorry, I've been trying to keep myself muted because it's
Loud?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
No.
Let me tell you the irony of Aurora's puppy classes. So,
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay, I'm here for this.
okay, so that was the main reason why the last 5 Saturdays I've been unavailable, because she had her puppy classes. So those finished last week, and so she passed as per the little sheet of paper of like, cool, you finished the course, here you go, and that's it. So I go home and I leave her certificate thing on the counter, and then I go off because I needed a coffee at that point, so I wandered off to Starbucks. And I'm coming back, and all of a sudden I get a call, and she's saying, and it's like, you're gonna love the irony when you get home. And I'm just like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but okay. As soon as I step in at home, her little certificate of completion of her puppy classes
She ate
is
it.
She
shredded
ate it.
all over the floor.
Yeah.
So I just look at her and I'm just like, this just proves that you learned absolutely nothing.
Aurora did not approve. She wanted higher marks.
Yeah. So we're getting private lessons for her now, starting on Tuesday.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Also, we got a DNA test done for her, and we got the results back this last week.
Oh yeah.
So
You're not the father.
What is?
So, how we've been told and how we've been telling everybody is just like, oh yeah, she's an Aussie cattle mix. She's an Aussie cattle mix. Let me fucking tell you, she is 7% Aussie cattle.
Well, that's technically not incorrect.
It's
then.
there, but it's very small.
She's an Aussie cat. She's a mix, and she's got Aussie cattle. Therefore, you were not lying.
Her two main ones, Pit Bull and German Shepherd.
Pibble.
Yeah, I can see it.
So she's a pity.
Yeah.
Pibble.
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey, you come, soggy dog, come back here.
I
I'm not done with
can
you.
see that.
Yeah, of course, like, as soon as we started telling people that, and it's like, you know what, that makes a lot of sense now. And it's like, yeah, you know what, as soon as we saw pictures and compared the two, it's like, everything just clicked together.
Yeah.
Plus, also, I will say, like, a lot of places will, especially if their dog, like, most of the time they don't know what the mix-up is, but especially if they know that it's pit bull, they will often mislabel them to avoid the whole stigma around pit bulls.
Which is funny because the place that we got her from is called Three Little Pitties.
They probably
So
just
they could care less. They just had no idea.
I want a pit bull.
I want a DNA test for this one and Peach.
Yeah.
I just want to
I want a DNA test for Pete.
Yeah.
Peach.
I just want a DNA test.
100% that bitch.
Turns out
Turns out I'm 100% that.
all that reminds me of there's a Gus Johnson bit that he does. It's just like, turns out I'm 100%. It's like eligible for early onset Alzheimer's, and then it just shows him at like the doctor's office. He's like, "Are you sure there wasn't like a mistake or anything like that? This is terrible."
Well, I was like, cause we haven't done anything like that for Boomy, but it was definitely
you can't really do that for cats.
You can't.
There is a cat
There is a
one.
cat one. Yeah,
Okay,
we're gonna look into
here's
that
the
one
thing,
as well.
right? Like, okay, I mean, yes. So here's the thing: is that dog breeds are clearly delineated. Cat breeds kind of aren't.
So the thing about cats is they do all actually have breeds. It's just most of them are quote unquote the mutt version of cats.
Like we say that Boomy is like a quarter Maine Coon. Realistically, he's probably not. He's probably just big boy.
No,
I bet you he does have
I
Maine
think
Coon
there's
in-
Maine Coon in there somewhere.
Well, he's got. Well, I mean, 'cause
Like
he's,
his
like,
big
Maine
ass
Coons are
fucking
long
paws
hair.
when he was a baby,
Huh?
and like how big he is now.
Well, yeah, like that's the thing though, is that Maine Coons are long hair.
No, not always.
That's,
So
like,
if you get a
fun.
mix, if he's only like maybe 10% Maine Coon, the long hair is not going to override that.
Yeah.
Allegedly, he's a quarter because his parent was allegedly half.
Even then, if he's half, it's as long as the,
because
the short
that'll
hair
get
gene overrides it.
somewhat diluted over generation after generation. So
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah, man.
On a side note, Lemon has gotten her haircut.
Aww.
She's a beautiful girl.
Currently, they're all soggy, so my entire leg is soggy.
Yes,
Oh no.
because it is just pissing down with rain.
Yeah, it is fucking ugly.
Yeah.
I have to, once I'm finished my second pumpkin, I have to go and drop off both pumpkins to my parents' place. So I have to go out in this.
Yeah, I have to go out in this. Probably I have to try and film in this, which is not going to be fun.
Oh,
Ooh, I have to go to work.
what are you
Bless you.
filming?
But did I not tell you I'm on my next course? So that's why my Sundays are gone,
Right, yes.
because I'm back in school now.
Oh, so you're outside?
So I
why
start
are you
inside,
outside?
but pretty much every class we get a camera and we're given like a project, and it's like, okay, like an in-class project. It's like, okay, I need you to go out and film this type of thing.
You chose the
Oh,
worst
so-
time of year to have this course.
You know what? I am just
So
going
you're
in
doing-
list order of how the things are going, and this is just the one that happened next.
Yes, I will go to
This
the
is
one that goes outside. Oh, look, winter's coming.
I mean, to be fair,
That's fine.
there are some pretty shots that come with winter. I will give it that.
Yeah, but so you know what else? comes with
Welcome back.
winter? Cold
Oh,
weather.
I know. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm already miserable, and Vic gets the
rain,
brunt of
because
it.
We don't get snow.
I love how this look at this. I don't need to move the camera for
You
this
really
monster.
don't.
Nope.
He's just there. There's
Just
just
head.
a dog here.
How old is he now?
1 in like 2 months.
Okay, so he probably won't get any bigger unless he.
No, he's a
weight-wise.
big dog, so big dogs stop growing at 2 years.
Oh god. Also, I see a blep.
Yeah. He sees so the thing is, he keeps stealing Lemon's balls, but he just walks around with them. He doesn't bring them back like Lemon does.
Yes.
Lemon's right here, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
You got a ball. She's not moving.
See if I can get her nose in the shot.
No, too short. We did find out
This,
unintentionally
on the other hand, is
yesterday.
fine.
Aurora has no problem swimming
Oh,
Oh, good.
because one.
How?
So here's how we figured that out. So we wanted to
Yeah,
meet
like,
up
hold on, wait.
with my brother to get his dog and Aurora like meeted because like
Socialize.
they're cousins and it's like they're going to be seeing a lot of each other. So we meet up at this dog park. I use that term loosely. Dog park.
Park where dogs
It's a field.
It's
isn't
not
it?
even a field. What it is like it's just a fenced in bit for
It's a
so you can
patch.
walk with your dog in trails. That's it. So you can walk off leash with your dog in trails. That's it. There is no park. If there is a park, it is flooded.
Fair.
So we go there and we're waiting for my brother, and like we're just letting her wander off, and she's doing what she does and all of that. Thankfully, we've taken her to a few dog parks now, and she's totally fine off leash. She doesn't wander off too far, so we're very thankful for that. But I'm on the phone with them, and like I'm keeping an eye, and then I look away for half a second trying to figure out where he is and where we are and all of that, and then all of a sudden I look back and she's in the water, and I'm reciting this all to my brother as well, who's like, yeah, no, we're at this dog park. Oh god, she's in the water. Oh dear. And then she's like, she goes out for a little bit and then she comes back. All you see is just a little head just like bobbing along, coming back and all of that. It was very adorable, but yeah, she's a swimmer, which is very good to know.
Note to self: when you go to the dog park, bring towel.
Yes, so I'll be adding that to the car. So there's a car tarp, there's a car towel now.
I'm trying to think like if German shepherds and pit bulls are known for swimming, and I don't know if they
I have
are.
no idea. Google.
I know pit bulls are because they are
Pit bulls.
They were originally used for baiting bulls, and then they became family dogs.
Swimming.
And then they became
Spell swimming right.
assholes
Social
from
pariah.
people. Mhm.
But yeah, because they're really protective, and they're babies.
The big
They
fuzzy
just want the
puppies.
cuddles.
Okay, so for the German Shepherd side, they can swim well if properly trained, although they weren't specifically bred to swim in the water. How about
Yeah, because they're more shepherd. than
pit
dogs.
bulls?
Pit bulls, no.
No.
Swimming.
They're too musco.
Yeah, they're too thick.
Stonk.
Same thing. They can swim perfectly fine with proper training and precautions.
So your dog just has proper training in it.
Apparently,
Maybe it's
Yeah.
one of those other weird mixes in
yeah,
there.
they have a slight disadvantage in the water due to their dense muscular frame, large heads, and short legs. She doesn't have short legs, thankfully, so that's where she gets she gets from the
That's
German
where the
Shepherd
shepherd
bit.
But oh god, I'm just thinking like the shepherd, like you're gonna have to do so because they are very active.
Oh, I know.
And require.
So is a cattle dog.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was about to say. But then again, so is a cattle dog.
Like we were
both like
prepared
to
as soon as we
work.
found out that she was. Well, we thought that she was primarily cattle, so it was like, okay, she's gonna need a lot of exercise.
Well, not just exercise, but things that keep the brain.
Yeah, that's the
occupied.
thing.
Because if they get bored, they get destructive.
Case in point with her little certificate of completion.
So puzzles
Yeah.
might be good for her. Doggy puzzles.
Yeah, we looked into those. We're gonna
Yeah,
get
they
those
got, like-
pretty soon now.
Okay, sir. Were you giggling at all the little
No,
barks of lemon?
I just
Okay.
it's something completely unrelated to what we're talking about, but I just flipped through my phone and I saw a really small clip of some random British show. But now I need to describe it because fuck, it's great. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what show this is from. But it's a man and his wife on their wedding day, and they're at some like weird like British castle and like this little alcove there. And again, I don't know what I don't know what the genre of this show is at all, so I did not know what to expect, and I was only like half paying attention because I was listening to what's going on here. And the wife is in her wedding dress, so she turns to her husband. She goes, "All right, come on, we're gonna go get married." And he turns to her. He just goes, "I can't." And she's like, "What?" He goes, "I can't do it. I can't do it, Jen." She goes, "Well, what do you mean?" She goes, I really can't." She goes, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. What do you mean you can't? And he goes, I'm really sorry. I can't. And she just goes, Why? And he just goes, my finger's stuck in the castle, and he looks and he's put his finger in a hole in the side of the castle and he can't get it out.
Dude,
Thank you for
lead
this.
with that.
It's like,
No.
I didn't know what sort of genre this was, so I legitimately I thought like, oh, this is just like a guy who's got cold feet at the wedding day and he's like leaving his wife. That's really shitty. And he's like, no, my finger's stuck. Ugh.
My finger's stuck in a
God
hole.
damn.
He's a
This
himbo.
people. Guys, this is why you don't put your finger in random holes.
This is why you don't put things in random holes.
Got you.
We've all taken vastly different.
Yep.
Yep.
Speaking of random hole, I don't know what to
Let's
say.
not think of what's going on
Yeah,
there.
I'm like,
Let's distract ourselves with
yeah, let's distract ourselves from
Oh,
whatever
dear.
in God's name is fucking happening at Kira's
Oh
house.
dear.
You know
With,
what's even funnier? Because Chris got me to get the noise canceling headphones. You guys can actually hear them better than I can.
Oh yeah, that's true.
oh,
How are you liking the headphones?
If I don't have sound coming through them, I hate my life because I feel like I can only hear static and it hurts my brain.
Yeah.
I have static. going
yeah,
on
I've
my
learned I
computer.
have to turn off the Bluetooth on my phone when I put in like the ultra noise canceling thing in, because otherwise I just get that little beeping sound, which I think is the same beeping sound that you guys hear when I'm doing D&D.
Probably, but also the Bluetooth is not worth it in my house.
Oh, fair
Because
enough.
there's
So many
so
things.
many bulkheads that block signal.
Yeah.
Even if I'm playing Bluetooth from my phone in my pocket and I just don't have the wire in, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got tinnitus going on in my left ear, so that's fun.
My
Yeah.
over-ear headphones finally
I can't
broke.
fix that. We need to get you new ones.
Join
too.
us in the noise canceling.
I don't know if I can do noise
Yes.
canceling.
We can
That's
all
the
be
thing
matching.
because like I'm looking more
Oh, we can
into
all be matching.
like I'm just using my in-ears
We're
right
not
now,
fully noise
but I'm
canceling.
looking more into there were a pair of earbuds. I can't remember what they are. I think they're Sony,
Oh, Buzz.
but they have like a hole in the middle, so like you can still hear everything while listening to the music. Because like when spring and when the warm weather comes back, like I like to run and I like to walk and all of that, but I want to hear everything.
Yeah.
I can't do that with the noise
Yeah.
canceling.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point.
See, I like having them because sound sensory.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. There they are. I'll link this in the
I
Discord.
like having
Hang
them
on.
for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I like having them because I'm slowly coming to terms with the fact that I also have sensory issues.
Yeah.
Oh, I've
It's not
seen
like-
these
It's not
before.
like sound is, my job.
Yeah, right?
But that stuff I actually enjoy. That stuff's fun for me.
Wait, what?
Sound.
Yeah.
I work in sound.
Oh yeah.
Film
yeah,
sound.
yeah.
But that stuff's actually nice because it's like,
It depends on though if you're prepared for it or not, and if you've like you can have sensory issues related to sound, and then also like really like loud music.
well, also
It's
like
sound you control.
part of the whole thing with the sound the sound mixer thing is you're literally on the job making sure the sound sounds
Mhm.
nice. So it's like, if in a way it's almost good. It's like good for your job if you don't like weird staticky stuff, because it's like, okay, I know if I'm hearing if it's sounding staticky or
It's
if
bad.
there's like noise going
Yeah,
on in
like,
there. I'm like, that's no
If,
good.
if there's static and it's like, all right, let's turn down the gain.
turn down.
But
for
yes.
what? Yes,
Points with
game
the
time.
class.
Yes, let's actually play
Yes.
some games.
Yes.
And not the fun ghost game we found on Google.
Which is
fun.
hilarious.
It's probably gone by now. By the time
No,
No,
this
we're
is,
trying
this is
to put
coming
this
out
out
tomorrow,
on
so
Halloween.
Oh,
hopefully it's still up.
Yeah. It should be up for. Hello, welcome back, Lemon.
Okay.
You gonna play the game too?
Game time.
Lemon's come to play the
All right.
game too.
First song, popular song from Canada's top 100 of a year. Okay, here we go. Greetings, loved ones. Let's take a journey. I know
Oh.
a place where the grass is really greener, warm, wet, and wild.
California
There
Girls,
must be
Katy
something in the
Perry with Snoop
water.
Dogg.
Yes,
Jesus.
that was exactly what it was. 2010.
I didn't even start the timer yet.
Canada's top 100.
Woo!
I didn't even start the timer yet. I don't even have the sheet fully up and ready yet. My God.
Well, you know what, Kira? It doesn't matter.
We're moving
That
on.
was fast.
We're moving on. Moving on from the Katy Perry to a song I legitimately have never heard of before.
Oh,
so,
excellent.
Godspeed.
When I choose obscure songs, they're obscure songs I listen to.
Not to Devin.
But I'm already so unfamiliar with most music that
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm like, I have to be like, okay, what is generally considered an obscure song? Because I don't fucking know.
Well, in Kira's case, if it takes
Okay.
you like a solid 10 minutes to try and find lyrics and you can't find anything, then that's obscure.
That's how I find obscure songs. Hey, I like this song.
Okay.
Ah, there's no lyrics in the internet.
All right, obscure song goes as such. I'm not a party girl. I don't like to smoke. I'm not a party girl. I don't like to drink. I'm not a party girl when you say it don't matter. You all say it matters. You know it don't matter.
I'm gonna take a leap in the dark. Is it called Party Girl?
It is not.
Sorry, I really had to.
I mean, yeah.
Really, side visit, old man.
Old man.
Guys, if you're
Extreme
not watching this
zoom
on
in.
YouTube, go watch it on YouTube. There he is. There's the old man.
But yes,
Er,
game is
Yes.
going. You all are on a time.
Can
Yes, we are.
we get some facts?
Get some fakes.
yeah.
What year did this come out? What genre?
It came out in 1998.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it the Venga Boys?
It is not.
Doesn't sound like the
No.
Okay.
Um,
You'd be surprised.
It's it's from an Australian rock band which formed in 1991.
Okay.
I'll take that toy box as well.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know Australian bands.
Is it the Beards? It's not the Beards.
It is
no.
not the Beards.
That's actually the only Australian one I know besides maybe AC/DC.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like, then like AC/DC started in like the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're far older. I meant like in general of Australia. Can we have the chorus?
Where am I? So, the way the lyrics are set up, and I think the way the song is set up, is just kind of along.
Just give us the
Yeah,
next.
the next
just
one.
give us the next
Um,
bit then.
You know it don't matter what the path of my gap is. I'm not a party girl. I don't like impress. I'm not a party girl. I don't like to inject. I know where I stand with you when it all gets in the way.
Are we sure it's not
Is it-
called Party Girl?
Really? Is
Or-
it addiction
or,
or,
like-
drugs or something along these lines?
Nope.
Not a Party Girl?
It is not, honestly, the title of the song doesn't really have much to do with the actual content of
Excellent.
the song.
God damn it! It's one of those.
It's one of those.
Trying to think of Australia, and like the other closest thing I've got is Flight of the Conchords, and I know it's not that.
It is definitely
That's
not
New
Flight of the
Zealand.
Conchords.
And they don't sound that like that.
And like half
In...
Well,
I got nothing.
I would literally never mention any of this conversation in Australia or New Zealand because they feel very strongly
no,
about
I meant
that.
like musically they sound
Oh.
alike. Australia and New Zealand, the accents.
Oh no, yeah, no. I'm talking about like the song lyrics.
Oh, I thought you guys were talking about the
No.
accents though. It's just like, careful. Careful, we
Oh,
will
there's the
lose
timer.
both Australia and New Zealand. Okay.
We won't have either of them yet.
So,
I will find you. I will collect you.
so this song was called She Riff by Magic Dirt.
Never heard of any of those things.
What?
Exactly.
Dirt.
Okay.
Magic Dirt.
Not just any dirt. The magical kind. Maybe I need some magic dirt
Right.
back there.
Ah. All right.
Oh, I have another surprise friend.
I saw that briefly up there. There she is.
It's Keisha.
Aw.
All right.
All right,
So
give us our
you
movie.
ready for a movie?
Hopefully we have a
Hopefully.
chance.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a pretty well known movie, and it's also it's in keeping with the theme of the spookies.
Okay.
Spooky
maybe
movie.
I've
Okay,
seen
we're
it.
down.
Maybe I've seen it. Maybe I haven't.
You might not have necessarily seen it, but you probably are aware of like the horror thing from it.
Okay.
So I've probably seen it.
So, for context, this quote is given in as a response to someone asking, "Who are you?"
Okay.
Okay.
I'm Batman.
And the quote is, "Explorers in the further regions of experience, demons to some, angels to others."
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Because you said we've probably not seen it, but we know of it. Is it the Babadook?
It is not the Babadook. It is older.
Okay, I had to make sure.
Demons to some, angels to others. That sounds so
I'm gonna ask you on a
fucking familiar.
personal proof of opinion. Would you count this more as sci-fi or horror?
No, it's horror.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we weren't going into like alien.
Yeah, because
shit.
when you hear further reaches of experience, it's like it sounds almost sci-fi, but it's not.
That's the clarification question. So, should we go through the horror things we know?
Crimson Peak, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it is. I will
What year
say
did this come out?
this.
Oh, what year? I'll
This
narrow it
came
down.
up. What year did it come out? 1987. I will give you another clue. They just did a reboot like a month ago.
So it's not the thing.
It is
That
not
wasn't
the
a month
thing.
ago.
It's not invisible.
Also has a large following in the queer BDSM community.
See, now you're leading me back to the
Are you sure?
Babadook.
Yeah,
It is not the Babadook.
You're bringing me back to the
The
Babadook.
Babadook is not BDSM as far as I am aware.
No, that's just bisexual culture.
Yeah.
And he's not even that. It's just they made him an icon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what
why.
the movie is, but Pinhead?
It's not Hellraiser.
Yes, it is.
Did they remake
They
Hellraiser?
remade
Yes.
Hellraiser?
They remade
Yeah,
Hellraiser?
just like a month ago. Thing is, it didn't come out in theaters. It was a Hulu exclusive, but it was actually, from all accounts, pretty awesome.
Well,
So it was
so now we gotta figure out who it.
No, I think McBride got it.
No, you
Hellraiser
won't.
is the
so
movie.
here's the interesting thing: the fandom named him Pinhead. Clive Barker, the original author who also directed the movie, never named him Pinhead. He was
Yeah,
always
he doesn't have a name.
He's got one or two names, but they're more like monk years, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Hellraiser.
Interesting.
Actually a really dope horror movie that I watched with Jade a few years back.
Hellraiser's a horror.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I think there's
It's
5
about
of
Oh, I'm
them
fucking-
thinking of
total.
something else.
It's about like a bunch of BDSM creatures with like hooks and nails and shit that are coming to drag people back to hell.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta figure out who said it.
You already
No,
said who
I
said
We've
it.
said
already
who
got
said
it.
it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, McBride got Pinhead.
And you got,
Kira
yeah.
got
In the
Hellraiser.
movie. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Alright, I'll take it.
Just for some reason, as soon
I'll
as you
take it.
said like BDSM, that's the first thing that popped into my head. It's like, okay.
Well, yeah, because like it's the thing. Going into it, I kind of thought. Well, one, I thought it was just about Pinhead, and it's not
Mhm.
really. He
No.
is the main force behind things that happen in it, but there's actually a lot more to it. And there's also like, yes, there's Pinhead, but there's also like 3 other creatures that don't get talked about at all, but are also there, and they're also really cool.
Interesting.
I think there's 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
And in this house, there is one. I know one is missing. Not number 1, but like one of the movies is missing, and I can't remember which one. Because my
Oh, yeah.
brother went through and was watching them all a while ago. I think last year.
Yeah, because they did
And
like
he came up and he's
a
like,
bunch of
"Where's
them.
this one?" There's not that many compared to like Jason
Actually,
or
that's
Freddy
true.
or anything.
I just know because there was like the first 2 or 3 came out and they were fairly well received, and then afterwards they kind of got into like straight to DVD kind of schlock. But then they
also I
did
think they
the,
changed the actor as well.
Well, yes, because basically they just because the movie that came out this year, is kind of it's meant as like a reboot of the franchise. But they also they went with a new actor, Jamie Clayton.
Well, obviously, it's been years.
Yeah, it's been years. I mean, the original actor's still alive, but I think he's fairly old. And also, and also I think, because Jamie Clayton is also trans, so it kind of, the original description of Pinhead in the book is androgynous. They never specify a gender, so
because he's a thing.
Yeah. And yeah, that's the other thing I had no idea going into the movie is that it's not like, implied is they're straight up BDSM monsters.
I didn't know they remade Hellraiser.
Yeah, and apparently I've seen little bits of it, and it's actually pretty good. It's pretty gnarly.
I need to watch that movie again. I need to find the remake now.
Yeah,
but I don't have Hulu.
Yeah, I don't know where I can find it here. I kind of thought it was going to show up on, of all places, Disney Plus, because other Hulu things have shown up on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
but Hellraiser didn't, and honestly, I would have gotten a real kick out of watching Hellraiser on Disney Plus.
Currently, the only place listed in Canada that it is playing, because we don't really technically we don't have Hulu.
Oh, that's true, we don't.
Is nowhere.
Okay.
Oh.
Unless you actually just buy the movie.
You cannot watch it anywhere.
Well,
Even if it's straight to Hulu, I bet you can't even
like
find
the
it.
original.
If you have a VPN. If you have a VPN.
Oh, the original?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find the original.
If you have a VPN, you
That
can
is
watch
true.
it, probably.
You still have to make a Hulu account.
Well, yes. Or use somebody else's, I guess.
Yeah, you still have to have the account. That's the good and bad thing about the VPN is that, yeah, you can watch
you still
anything,
need
but
the account for it. Yeah.
you still need the account.
Yeah. I'm starting to think streaming services taking so much of the
It's like cable TV, but more fragmented now.
Yeah.
Whole thing is-
honestly.
the problem is when
worse.
things are made specifically for streaming services, there's no real incentive for these companies to make physical copies of this, which means that if, like what's happened with HBO Max,
Yeah.
where they suddenly decide to start cutting a bunch of things for tax write-offs, suddenly that means it's gone, and you literally there is no version of it anywhere else that exists.
Yeah.
So if it gets removed for whatever reason, it is straight up gone. So,
But there is a problem with that, especially with some of it. Because it was bought from the creator to play there.
mhm.
They are currently going to be under a lawsuit soon, I believe.
Yeah,
for certain
there
ones.
is a lawsuit going on.
But
Because what happened with HBO Max is straight up bullshit.
Yeah, because they cut the content, but didn't pay back the money essentially.
Yeah.
So
and they got rid of Infinity Train, and that's illegal.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it.
Well, now
Chris
you
is gone.
can't.
There it is.
Oh no, I think it was Infinity Train or something. One of the other ones, the original creator had a few of the episodes and reposted them on YouTube.
Oh,
for
nice.
free. The original creator of it.
I think they were also getting
But
rid
not
of
all
Owl
of them.
House.
They
Well,
already
Owl
got rid of Owl House.
Because-
Owl
No,
House
Owl
has been
House is
canceled.
something-
I keep
Yeah.
hearing. Well, I keep hearing Owl House has been canceled, but I swear it's still going. So I'm confused.
Okay, so when they say canceled, they mean they are no longer making new ones.
It's not being
They still
renewed.
have already paid to make a certain amount.
Okay,
Yeah, it's not being renewed anymore.
I see.
So they've released. I think
Oh,
they
boy.
just started releasing.
I bet you Disney's kicking themselves for doing that because it's gotten so popular.
Maybe they'll bring it back.
Did you know
Well,
they
no,
remade Hellraiser?
The problem is it's queer, so no Disney.
Yeah,
stop
that's the
kicking
problem.
themselves.
It's just like,
It's queer and
Well, the
nerd
thing about-
versions.
Yeah, but the thing about Disney Plus is they put up a new movie for Halloween. And I'm always so confused sometimes about what appears on Disney.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's really weird because sometimes you'll get That's like the majority of it. Because also keep in mind we are on Canadian Disney Plus, so like from the get go, Canadian Disney Plus had like Deadpool and Logan, like
It still does.
hard R rated movies. I just apparently the US Disney Plus just got them like a month or two ago. So
But there is a movie here that came out for Halloween
called Barbarian. Yes.
Yeah.
I have heard of this.
I haven't watched it yet.
Neither have I. I don't know if I want to watch it because it seems scary.
It is a scary movie. McBride,
Yeah,
put that
excuse
on the thing
me.
so they could see why we all just
What the
stare
actual
quietly
fuck is
at the
that?
screen.
What? I'm so
It is on my Facebook.
McBride, please just put that in the video so that they
Oh,
understand
yeah,
why
absolutely.
that just straight up silence
that,
came
that
from.
just doesn't get to fly by under the radar.
That's the thumbnail.
You know what? Yes,
You know
that
what?
is
That
the
should be the
thumbnail.
I don't think we.
That should be the thumbnail.
No, I won't be
and we
able
should
to.
Put, like,
But if you do that,
you should put
You can't-
one
we
of our.
can't
do it.
We can't do it.
No buts.
It's the butt. No butt.
yeah.
Well, actually, no. You could censor the butt. Put one of our faces on it.
It's true. I could.
Oh, put a face
Oh
on
my
each
God.
butt cheek.
It's
Yeah,
them two
there
then,
you go.
so they're a pair.
Yeah. I'll be back in 1 second. I got food delivered.
One. Oh.
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 Food.
I want food too. I gotta go work. What time do I work today? Oh shit, I need to know. I've gone back to like closing every day, and I'm saying.
Damn.
I
thought we
am
fixed
sad
this
that I
problem.
didn't actually watch you guys like just freeze and like panic and confusion.
It was mostly
Yeah,
confusion.
yeah.
Mostly concerning confusion.
It's the kind of thing that triggers fight or flight or what?
Fight,
It triggers
fight
a
or
fuck?
flight or the other thing.
He has a penis tattoo on him.
Is
I
that
think
what
I'm
that
meant
is?
to be a ghost, but I also think it's a penis.
From the small
I-
version, it looks like a penis. When I zoom in, it has eyes. So I'm
I
guessing
was
it's
I was
supposed to be
gonna
a
say
worm
it
or a
looks like the
ghost.
thumb of a hand.
It does not look like the thumb of a hand. That is a very long
Well,
thumb.
I don't know. People have long thumbs.
Welcome back, Snow Cloud.
That is a thumb with 2 knee joints.
Don't
Yeah.
like that sentence either. Bless you.
Yeah,
But-
you got to put either one of our faces on the butt cheek, or you got to put Lemon's face. on
No,
the butt
lemon
cheek.
is too pure
Don't
for the butt
defile
cheeks.
the lemon.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm pretty sure we put lemon in.
We put lemon in weirder spots, but the cat has
Aw.
returned. All hail the
There she is.
Messiah.
Snow cloud. Oh boy.
But yeah, so supposedly I was looking at horror movies to watch on Friday. So I was supposed to be off Halloween, but now I'm not. Sad. But we were trying to watch Ghost Ship and all these other things, but the internet was just being so poopy, we couldn't stream to each other.
Yeah.
So we got through one movie, which was the live action Scooby-Doo, the first one.
Of course.
Of course, yeah, we watched that the other day.
Yeah.
Are you challenging me?
Me?
You guys know James
Yep.
Gunn wrote that?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Apparently it paid for his first
Yeah, I
house.
believe it.
The
Yeah,
residuals
I
from
believe
that
it.
movie.
I believe it.
Because that movie was also made to destroy Scrappy-Doo as a character.
Oh yeah, it was
So they didn't have to
originally
put him in anymore.
it was originally written as more of like a straight up parody of Scooby Doo, but then they were
And
kind
then
of like,
make it like a cult classic. But
Yeah.
Well loved Scooby Doo.
I saw
They
it.
had some really
Yeah.
good effects in there.
Did they?
Some of it
For
holds
the
up.
For the
time.
time of 2002?
That movie
For
came out
2002.
that movie came out the same year as Gollum. I will say, like, did it? Like, I don't get me wrong.
No,
I
okay,
love that
no,
movie,
practical,
but are we sure we're
practical
not
effect,
getting blinded
practical
by this
effects.
stuff? Oh, you know
practical effects.
Yeah,
practical
you got
effects.
yeah. There was some dope practical effects there.
Yeah.
Not special effects. I said
I was gonna say, I'm like, I remember that CGI looking pretty gunky a little bit by
Practical
today's
effects.
standards.
practical effects. For the time of 2002,
time
that
of
movie was
2002.
fantastic.
God.
Also, they did not have anywhere near the budget.
no, they
that
didn't.
Gollum did.
No, they did not. Could you
God.
imagine?
You hush your mouth.
I mean, if anything, that movie's kind of worth it alone just for Rowan
Yeah,
Atkinson.
honestly.
Because I remember going to see that movie in theaters, and I'm just thinking I'm going to see a Scooby-Doo movie, and then fucking Mr. Bean shows up. I was like, what?
I don't remember that.
Hello.
He was the bad guy.
He's the owner.
Well, he's not the bad guy.
He's
well,
the
no,
guy
Scrappy's
that-
the bad guy.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
he's the mecha that Scrappy-Doo pilots.
That's right.
It
Well, no,
sounds
he's a real character as well.
insane.
Yeah.
You find him at the end.
Oh, that's true, you do. But, like, for the majority of the movie, you realize he is a mecha construction. He's the Voltron machine being piloted by Scrappy-Doo.
Yeah.
No, actually, I always more put him more akin to the Men in Black.
Oh,
little alien
yeah.
in the
Oh,
suit.
yeah, that's a good point.
This is just reminding me of that movie Meet Dave,
Oh.
which I enjoy.
I just remember the one of the things I do remember from that movie is how shamelessly horny it was at times.
Yep.
Oh, hey, no. Okay, you can't say that because the actual TV show was as well, and still
Fair.
is.
Also,
It did exactly what it meant
also
to do.
it's funny because they just the current animated series just finally confirmed what we all known for a while, that Velma was a lesbian.
Was the lesbian.
But this was apparently one of the first ones where they actually tried to be like, hey,
Yeah, no, they tried, and then they tried to give her a girlfriend, and then it slowly kept going away until they eventually just like, no, you got a boyfriend now. It's like, what? How?
Well, there's a deleted scene that I remember being at the very end of the VHS that I had of it, where Velma gets possessed and she straight up starts, like, really hardcore flirting with Daphne.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
We all
true.
wanted it.
Yeah, we knew.
Yeah.
I was a child, but I secretly
I'm
knew.
pretty sure I had a D&D character who was basically the love child of Velma and Daphne.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I also remember
so many eyes.
Fred saying to Velma that dorky chicks like her turned him
Chicks
on
turn me
Yeah,
on too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I physically cringed at that line.
the Iron
and I
Bull.
knew it was coming. I knew that line was coming and it hurt me.
Wow. I've blocked out a lot of... I love that movie and I've blocked out a lot of it.
I think I need to like watch it again now.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Give it.
Scooby-Doo...
Monsters
Watch?
on...
No, that's
Yeah.
the second
No.
one, Monsters
No,
Unleashed.
I'm saying
No.
Scooby-Doo Group Watch.
I was
I
trying to
think
figure
it
out
was
the name of the
just
first
called
one.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
knew Scooby-Doo the movie, yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I think it's on Netflix.
it is.
It is on
Yep,
Netflix, that's
same.
where I watched it.
Good.
Not right now, though,
I think-
because
No.
we're all busy.
The mystery
But anyway,
begins.
it's... No, it's not the beginning, because they actually, at the beginning of the movie,
Yeah.
they split up.
Well, that actually might be the name of it in like other countries. Because I know sometimes.
No, that's the one by Brian Levant.
We don't want that one. Anyway, we hope you all enjoyed episode 131 of the JKT podcast. We're kind of sorry we were gone for so long, but not really,
Yeah.
because we don't have feelings.
We were
Uh,
busy. If y'all can't understand that people have lives, then what can
They
we do
love
with
us.
you?
Be kind.
Anyway, don't forget to go check out the JKT Gaming. It will be starting back up on the 1st of November. There was a video that went up, the 29th, saying that we'll be back soon. And you'll have your back to your slime ranchers and your Zorldas and your Pokemans. And come December, you're getting a special
It's
thing.
all
Don't
coming.
worry, we got you.
Oh fuck! It's
Bye.
almost November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Smash!
Oh yeah, Smash!